Hello everyone, my name is Taylor Basso. Welcome to my presentation for my Android project. I named it National Park Webcam Viewer. I hate choosing names, but that's what I ended up with, so that's the way it's going to be. So a little bit of introduction for my app is I really like the outdoors. I've always liked camping. I liked going to the different national parks especially, and throughout the national parks throughout the nation there are webcams that the National Park Service maintains, and I think they take a picture every minute or maybe 5 minutes, something like that. So there's a list of these webcams, and I keep them as bookmarks on my computer, but I wanted to throw them all into an app so I could find them easier. So that's what I decided to do with my project. Let me show you this National Park Service website here. So this is for Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. And they kind of give you some info on it, and down here at the bottom is webcams. So looks like they've got about 6 webcams for Rocky Mountain National Park. These are all dark because it is 7:55 p.m. So this one looks like maybe the ISO is lower or something like that, so you can actually see what's going on. But yeah, so they have all these webcams and they have them all on their website, but why not throw them into an app to make them a little bit easier? So that's what I decided to go with. Alright, so I'll kind of demo my app out here. The first thing you see when you open up the app is a list of some states. So this isn't all the states that have a national park. Some of the national parks don't have webcams. So I just threw in what I could find and went with that. But you come in here and you can choose a specific state. So we'll go to Utah. This is all in a card view, by the way. And then when you select a state, you can see here the 5 different national parks in Utah. So I also pulled out this description from the National Park Service as well. I really like the way this turned out. I think it looks pretty good. So when you choose a national park that you want to see, this one has 2 webcams available that I could find online at least. So you just choose one of the webcams and it loads it into an image view. One of my improvements is I need to center this picture. I've been having trouble with that. But we'll turn it sideways here. So here's Arches National Park down in Moab. It looks like they got some snow down there. So yeah, that's kind of the app. And one of the other improvements was the ability to favorite a specific webcam. So if you go into the app every time, you don't have to go down the same path to find your webcam link. So that's this option here. I set it so when you click it, it actually turns it gold. And then we can go out and go to the favorites tab. This is also one of the other improvements I have to make, is when you go into a specific state, that goes away. That's an easy fix though. But when you go in here, you can see here's that island in the sky that I just saved, and here it is. So that is my app. That's really all there is to it. I'd like to add some more functionality eventually, maybe adding an option for the user to send me an email and say, hey, I found this other national park webcam. That way we can kind of get a group effort to get all those in here and check them out. I really like looking at the webcams just when I'm maybe having a rough day at work, or have a quick minute to just chill out. So yeah, that's the app here. I can go over to, I guess we'll start in main activity here. Nothing too crazy in main activity. I have all my interfaces here. Start out with the state list fragment, and then I have all my overridden callback methods. So I guess we can go into a state list fragment. So the state list fragment, which is this fragment here, as well as this national park fragment and the webcams fragment, all use recycler views and card views. So each of those will have its own recycler view in here. I kind of wanted to be able to reuse recycler views, but I needed a little bit different functionality in each of them, so I ended up with 3 different ones. Maybe that's a future code improvement I can make, but let's see. Yeah, they use a linear layout manager, recycler view adapter, following along with the recycler view stuff, the videos from the professor. I didn't really follow along the first time. I just typed in, what was on YouTube and it worked, but with this app I really had to understand what exactly is going on, how exactly the recycler view uses the adapter and how that relates to the fragment, so that was nice. Here's where I initialize my states. So I found some images online here of the different national park, I guess just they're not webcams, but they're pictures from other people. So I use those here, and then let's see if we go to the national park list fragment, which is what happens when you click here. It opens up, and let's see, state get national parks. So when get national parks is called, here's Alaska, for example. There's only one national park I have in here. California has 3. And again, these aren't all the national parks in all the states. It's just the ones I could find webcams for. So this is the way I ended up instantiating stuff. May not be the best way, especially in a model. I could pull this out. I should pull this out and put it somewhere else, but this is the way it works for now. And then when you click on a specific national park, it's similar, where it sets up the national park data. If it's arches, we'll set the description to what we found on the National Park Service website and add the webcams manually here. Some of the webcams didn't have names, so I just had to throw one named in there. Like camera 0, I guess I can put in there, but that's something I'll have to go and clean up afterwards. And I've got a room database for the favorite stuff. That's pretty standard. It just uses a webcam class. Webcam DAO, you guys are all familiar with. Webcam model, standard, primary key with an ID, a URL, and a name. Bam. So that's my code. I have one more thing I want to show you in the webcam image view. So when you click on a specific webcam that you want to view, it's here in the dark. This is loaded via a dependency called Picasso, which is really cool. So Picasso handles all the async stuff for me. It's super nice. You just use Picasso, grab the image view, use Picasso, load the URL into image view. Bam, done. I don't have to set up any async tasks or anything like that. It does it all for me. And also, it sets up caching as well. So let's see if I go to Hawaii. It might still be light there. Yes, it is. So you can see how it kind of took a second to load that time, but when I go back to it, it loads immediately. And that's because Picasso caches all that for me. So Picasso is really cool. This is the one thing I wanted to share with you guys. I think I covered all my bases here. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and let me know. Thanks.